That was pretty good. Ooh, not super good.
Good thing there's a napkin there.
Yeah. Day 18?
Day 18.
Whew.
Yeah.
What do we got today?
A Monastrell.
Yeah, a Spanish Monastrell.
Monastrell.
So the label on the back of this one says that it's from the Heartland. I feel like this grape can be grown in multiple places in Spain.
Probably.
Probably. I've never been to Spain, and this grape can be grown in multiple regions across the world. So
Heartland means central, probably.
yeah.
Or where the heart is. So who knows?
So Barcelona.
Are you getting a big nose off of the cork there?
I am.
Wow.
Do you want to smell the cork?
Monastrell it's usually a pretty heavy grape, usually pretty tannic. So we'll see what this one tastes like. I got dripped
Very
on.
dark.
You're not drinking wine unless you get dripped on.
Cheers.
Cheers. It smells like dark cherries and plums.
And smokiness.
And it does smell kind of like tobacco and leather.
Does it smell like it's from the Heartland?
Sure.
I want to know what that smell is.
Is it a barnyard smell?
No.
I don't know. I feel like I got some like green pepper on it at the initial.
Yeah. It does taste green. It tastes young. Does it have a year? 2021.
Kind of like the others.
I don't know.
But it's very dark. Look at Kyle's, yeah, looking at yours.
I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the food.
So the food is Portabello stuffed mushrooms, and I used an Iberian ham as like the meat part of it, along with some tomatoes and salad greens, and topped with a cheddar. But I swapped the sharp cheddar for smoked cheddar for hours. So that's the recipe difference, is that it's smoked cheddar. And what you're supposed to do is boil or like bake the mushrooms for a bit first. When I did, I took them out and they were pretty like wet. So I sopped up the water, whatever it was, with paper towel and threw it out. So it dried the mushroom up a little bit more to hold the stuffing better. I didn't say to do that, but I felt it needed that, so.
Oh yeah, the label.
The label is pretty unique. It has fireflies and actually there might be bees. No, they're fireflies. In a jar, like a little kid. Oh, don't laugh at me.
I feel like we all had this discussion about how we remembered this name from last year, but I think it was a different grape, and I think it was a different label. But I very distinctly remember Nightfall as one of the labels from last year. So
Good memory.
I feel like it probably was one that I didn't like. Oh, sorry. I think it's good. It's not the best recipe that we've made, though.
Yeah.
I feel like there's kind of a lot going on. And for me, the ham, like, really sticks out. Like, you don't get much of that mushroom flavor. And I like the mushroom flavor.
You smelled it. It smelled mushroomy.
Yeah, but the ham really just kind of takes over.
Which we did have that tapas before I mentioned we did not really like chorizo, the pork. It has a very strong flavor in my opinion.
Yeah. What do you think of the wine?
I don't want to drop my bombshell.
Uh-oh. What is it, I wonder?
I think this wine is acceptable.
Wow. I think, we're drinking it now, but it tastes still young, so maybe, I don't know how long I would age it more, but
I don't think you could age this one very much more. It doesn't have the tannic structure that I feel like I'm used to with Monastrell. I would also rate it acceptable. I'm not a huge fan of this one.
I get a little bitterness at the back end too on my last few sips. So I'm gonna rate it as acceptable.
Oh, did I?
Wow.
Did I have a bunch of influence on this?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry. I was gonna rate it as acceptable right away.
And will it rate the food as acceptable?
I think we could have improved the food slightly.
What would you have done?
I think I would have put the mushroom on the grill first, or something to dry it out more.
So I think that my way of improving it might be that instead of cooking it with the ham, to pan sear the ham pieces and then sprinkle them on top, kind of like bacon bits.
Oh,
Because then you'd have a crunchiness with the rest of it.
that's a really good idea.
The cheese is definitely the best part of it. I mean, it is a smoked Gouda, right?
Cheddar.
Oh, it's just a cheddar? Okay.
Smoked cheddar.
Okay.
All right. That's the end for today. Thanks.
That's it.